Hey everyone, it's Marcy Bair and Victor Roscoe, your Bair Financial Planning team. This is our monthly video for July 2026. We're just coming off of the July 4th holiday and a big birthday for America.
Yep, it was.
250 years. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Big one.
Big one.
You got to celebrate that in Coronado. Tell our friends what you went.
Yep, so we're fortunate living literally walking distance to the ferries. So we walked over there, didn't have to use a car for the 4th, which, as we all know, in San Diego is a big thing. And then ferried over to Coronado, saw the parade, came back, and eventually saw the fireworks that night at Seaport Village. Usually a good tradition for our family. The last 4 or 5 years we've been doing that. Usually we might go to a Padre game if they're in town, and then walk over to Seaport Village and watch the fireworks after. They were busy losing to the Dodgers up in LA that night, so unfortunately we didn't get to see that happen in person.
I'll skip over that. We did win last night, though. But
1 of the 4 is not bad.
1 out of 4. Ugh. Anyway, fireworks. We did a barbecue with the family, but we normally would do SeaWorld fireworks. We love that. But the group of dogs that we have right now, our pups, are not fans of the fireworks. So we need to be home with them and spend some time with them, giving them some extra love and some extra support. Fireworks and dogs do not match. But speaking of fireworks, we're also celebrating a lot of our clients that are retiring right now. Congrats.
Yep.
We have a wave of educators, and so they tend to wait till the end of the school year and retire. Like you said, school's out, off to retirement. So those of you that are educators, as well as the ones that are not, that are retiring, we're super excited for you. Can't wait to see all your photos of the things that you're doing and trips, like you said. We love to see the travel pictures, so send those to us. Speaking of travel, you just got back from Washington, D.C.
Yes, so I went to D.C. to attend a USIF conference called Forum, and it's a sustainable investing organization that I'm on the board for. I was able to moderate a panel, which was fun.
A little different because you're usually speaking, but this time you're moderating and kind of corralling and keeping the conversation going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a fun twist. Don't get to do often, so it was a fun experience. And then also, part of that conference, we got to meet with our sustainable investing partners. So for our clients that choose to align their portfolios that way, really just kind of getting the latest and greatest from them, hearing some of the issues and things going on and innovations they have coming forward. But then also was able to get some feedback from a lot of advisors and members that went to the Hill and met with probably about 40 to 50 representatives, both sides of the aisle.
Congress.
And kind of talk about certain bills and certain issues when it comes to sustainable investing and some things that they're working on there. So that was really fun to see that. And we had local presence from your district.
Yeah, Juan Vargas.
Yep, so he actually came to our conference and spoke at the hotel. But then also I was able to tour a data center. And I did not know until I got there, but outside of DC by about 30 miles in Virginia, there's an area called Data Center Alley. And it's about 250 data centers, make up about
That's a lot.
70% of the internet that we use.
The data traffic goes through there.
Yep. And so very controversial topic, right? Data center, community impact, environmental impact, resource use, resource stewardship.
Love the AI, but what comes with that?
Yep, exactly. So it was interesting to tour that facility in person, see the different technologies and things that are going on there. So pretty unique and cool experience there. So,
but then also trying to work with companies that are trying to be more efficient with the energy efficiency, right?
I learned more about closed loop water systems than I thought I'd ever learn.
Right. Important things.
Important things. But so fun education experience. Always like to try to bring some information back for our clients and for our firm.
Yeah. And some of those partners had to do with our big annual rebalance that you just went through, right? Our reallocation.
Yep. As our clients know, in the portfolios, we have an investment committee. It's a peer review process that I sit on, and we meet weekly.
Every Tuesday morning.
Every Tuesday, 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
And kids in the car, drop off or not, we're having it. And but ultimately, the decisions we make and the adjustments we want to make, a lot of that occurred mid to late June. So if you had an increase in your June trade confirmations and statements on top of just the quarterly ones you're normally receiving, that was a byproduct of the work and the rebalancing we had done as a committee. And every strategy is a little bit different. The why is always a little bit different. But ultimately, we just want to try to make sure we get our portfolios back to equilibrium and the balance we intend for our clients to have.
So speaking of increased communication, we'll also have some client communication to you next week. Get out our annual client appreciation invitation to you. So
Yep.
our party's going to be on September 24th, Thursday, September 24th. Be back at Stone Brewing in Liberty Station. And back by popular demand, we're going to have Mr. Trombone with our entertainment. He's so much fun, a lot of energy.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a great time. So be on the lookout for that invitation. We can't wait to see you all at the party.
Have a great summer. See you at the party.
Take care.
Bye.